As a kid growing in the 80s and the 90s, I spent a lot of time in playing arcade games, and one of them was Space Invaders. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel, and as I already said, I spent a lot of time as a kid playing arcade games, Double Dragon, all kinds of different things. But one that was very memorable to me was Space Invaders, and now we basically have something that looks like a board game of Space Invaders. It is a game called Under Falling Skies. It is a solo game, one player only, but we are going to talk about it a little bit later. It is a new game from CGE, as I already said, and I like what CGE is doing lately. They are taking like some sort of inspiration from computer games, from arcade games, and then they translate that into a board game in a really great way. So let's get down to the table. Let me show you what you get inside this box, and then we'll talk some more about it. Okay, so let's check out what Under Falling Skies has for us. And just to be clear, there is no spoilers in this box because there is a campaign sort of in this game, but this is a demo copy, so this is not for sale or anything. This is just for showing, just to give you a little bit of taste of the game. So you have no fear. I will not spoil anything for you through this review. And rules, it looks like there's a lot of rules here, but they are fairly easy, pretty simple rules with lots of explanations of how the rules work. So the game looks more intimidating than it is from the rule book. At least for me, it was like that at first. So you have these dice. These are your main core thing throughout the game. You will be rolling these dice and putting them on the board, trying to activate different parts of the buildings. You will not roll blue dice. These are like your robots, so they will automatically do what they do, and you will then reduce them by one number. So you can produce a robot number 6, so he will produce for 6 turns for you if you want so. And these dice you will roll throughout the game. Fun thing is, if you put a white dice in, and as I will show you soon how you put it and everything, you have to re-roll all the other dice, which is absolutely coolest mechanic in this game because it can help you or even not help you. Okay, so you get some plastic parts, you get some ships, you get some these like pinkish, reddish ships, you have these white ships, and this orange ship is soul ship, one ship, but it is in from the campaign. And you have some tokens to track your energy and your research track and your health of the base. And then you have this cool little excavator to excavate extra buildings that you can activate throughout the game. And what you have here is the game. Let me just quickly like set it up. So this is not like a regular setup, so I might mess up few things, but just to give you a idea of how the game looks. So basically you will be putting these like skies like so. They always go in this order from light to darkest. The mothership will be up here, so she will slowly descend down here. If she reaches this space, you are dead because she destroyed your city. And then you have some cities that you can defend. So you have New York, Washington, and Roswell at the start. Roswell has, as everybody else, I'm sorry, not just Roswell, everybody else has different side to it. That's if you are playing the campaign. That is, so if you lose, you will flip on this side because this side gives you some special, extra special abilities. Roswell does not have any ability. Some of these cities have abilities that will change up a little bit. So you will choose which city you want to defend. And then it tells you, for example, this one says B and C tiles. You have these 3 tiles. This is your underground base that you will activate these rooms to kill the ships that are attacking you. And you have, these are 2-sided, so we need a B and a C, and we need them like so. We need it like so. And basically this is your map. This is how the map will look. It is pretty long and thin, and these little red ships will launch from the mothership, and they will go down here, zoom through these lanes, and they will try to attack you. If you manage to land them on these explosions, and if you manage to activate certain buildings, you will be able to destroy these guys and to delay your inevitable death. And yeah, Throughout the game, you will roll the dice. You can put any number of dice you want, but you can only put one in each of the columns. So, for example, if I put a number 4 here, I'm just doing this randomly. And if I decide to put a 1, let's say over here, I need to reroll all the dice that I haven't yet played. So I reroll those. And then if I decide to put another white up here, I need to reroll these two. And now I can do with them whatever I want. But the thing is, you can only put one in each column, and then you will activate all these different parts of the base. So if you activate the red ones, you will destroy these ships. You can produce energy. You can produce robots in the blue, or with these blue dice. And if you go in these green buildings, you will push this green token along this research track, and you really want to push it all the way up here because that's the only way you can win. Okay, but there's more coming with this. So that's like basically super quick overview of how the game works. I did do a playthrough, so go check that one out if you want to see how the game is like when you are playing it. Of course, we get some promotional material from CGE, and you will get, so no spoilers, no worries, but you get like a whole campaign in here that is fully replayable. So you will get these sheets, and you will take one of these sheets, you will fold it up, and then you will record the cities that you are defending throughout this campaign and how well did you score and everything. And all of that comes in a form of like these cardboard things. So first of all, you get like a little bit of story, what is happening. So as I presume, New York is attacked, and then you will flip it, and you see here some special abilities that will go in these missions, that will happen in these missions. And as you can see, some parts are blurred out, so no worries for me spoiling it for you. And throughout the game, you will get more of these bases. You will get some of these like battle for the sky or reinforcements. So you will choose which one of those you want to play. And there's Mexico City here that you will get, and Montreal that you can defend. You will get some special characters that will help you out throughout the mission. And once you are done with that, once you played that one, you will take the second one. As you can see, everything is blurred, no worries. So you will unpack that, and you will have all kinds of different new cities, new missions, new base configurations, and you will go throughout campaign. There's one more. The last one is the biggest one. And once you are, so no, this is the one to the last one is just one cardboard, but I presume it's like a super nasty mothership upgraded thing attacking at you. Yeah, you will get all these components that you can fully replay if you want to. And yeah, basically that's everything that comes in the box of Under Falling Skies. Okay, so that was Under Falling Skies. And if you are like me, I really didn't give that much attention to a solo games, the games that are exclusively one player, just because I always tend to play with my friends. I always have friends I can play the games with, otherwise I would not have this channel. But yeah, as these things are going on in the world lately and how everything is changing, I kind of naturally gravitate more toward the solo games, to look more into the solo games, and I discovered a whole new world of great experience. So I always thought that board gaming in essence is like a social activity. You are hanging out with your friends or somebody that you might know, and you are playing games, you are having fun around table, depending about the game, of course. But the solo game is like you are sitting here alone, rolling some dice, and I thought it would be kind of boring. But trying this game and trying some other games, I changed my mind drastically. And this game, Under Falling Skies, is absolutely phenomenal solo game. So this game, I don't know where to begin how great this game is. There is a live play that I did, live stream of this game, so you can watch it out. Even though I failed because my laptop battery died, I had really troubles with that stream, but I really wanted to have it on. And so there is the last part of the game missing like 1-2 turns, so it is anticlimactic sort of. But you can go there and see how much enjoyment I had playing that game, and I was not paid for that video. I really did enjoy it because this game, it utilizes things that I really like, and that is worker placement, dice rolling, trying to make stuff happen in some consecutive, like a combo way, which is something that I really adore. You know, when you play the game and when you do like, I will do this and I will do this and I will do that, which will activate this, and this will happen, and I have to reroll dice and I get a 3 because that's what I needed, number 3, and then everything just explodes, all the ships are destroyed, and I'm like, oh my god, what just happened there? So that's what this game gives me. So so much things that you can do that can then fall into one big contraption. So as you already saw on the board, you can excavate stuff, and then you excavate things, and you have these robots, and you have to re-roll some of the dice. The mechanics are really cool, how they work and everything. And finally, you have everything set up, you are ready to go, you roll your last die, you get the number you want, and all the things come through. Not always, but mostly they do. And there's also a campaign mode in this game, which is pretty awesome. I will not. I showed you as much as I could. As you saw, everything else is blurred because I have the other version where the things are not blurred. So the thing is, the campaign sounds really cool. I still haven't played it, but there is a thing going on my Patreon where if you are one of my Patreons, you can collectively decide on which mission are we going to go, which mission are we going to play, and those videos will first be there on my Patreon exclusive, and then once they are all there, or gradually, I will release them into the wild on this channel. So you will see them. I don't know, I'm not sure when, but you will. But if you go and check out my Patreon, you can help me out there deciding which missions are we going to play. So I can't talk much about the campaign because it would be kind of spoilerish a little bit. I mean, the game is not like, it's not a legacy game, to be clear about that. This is not a legacy game. You can replay the campaign however many times you want, and you can do different things. As I understand, the campaign would feel a little bit different each time. But yeah, because some of the stuff you won't be playing through campaign, and you can just like leave them hidden for yourself. So next time you can choose those things and get them revealed to you, and now you are like, oh, that's what happened there. So yeah, this game is a solo package that is, I think, absolutely a must-have for each solo player. At least that coming from somebody who is like a just starting to discover stuff. But I really like everything in this game. All the combos, all the things. That's how you roll the dice, how you place those dice, what those dice do. Because the bigger number are better, but they will have those ships coming down so quickly you won't be able to like. Get everything in order to destroy them, so sometimes you need to sacrifice some health of your city. It is just absolutely gorgeous how this game works. And it is although one more thing that I wanted to talk about, right? This is a solo game, but I think you can play it 2, maybe even 3 players. You know, just rolling the dice, deciding together, like in a cooperative game. You always decide together. I know that there is the thing that somebody could be an alpha player and everybody will just sitting around the table and looking what he's doing. So there's definitely possibility of that. But if you have like players that can that understand alpha playing and they don't do that when you are playing cooperative games, this could easily be played in 2, maybe even 3 players. I think 2 would be really cool. Like you will decide together which city you want to defend, which mission you want to take on once you go through that campaign and everything. So yeah, I rambled long enough. As you already presume, I wholeheartedly recommend you getting this one. Even if you are not a solo player, you will have a tons of fun playing this game. This game is absolutely blast to play. So yeah, that is that. Do check my Patreon if you want to be part of this campaign, because that campaign is still not starting yet. I'm still setting everything up, so you still have time to join in on. Or if you are watching this video about a little bit later, check it out. Maybe it's still there, and it is available to all Patreons. I have few tiers, but it is available to everybody to join in and decide what we are going to do about how we are going to progress this campaign and everything. And do please join me next time when I will be interviewing Will Smith. And until then, pozdrav. And one of them was Space Invaders. Space Invaders, yeah. I played a lot of arcade It's like a snake. I sped. How much time did you sped? My name is Daniel, and as I said, Jesus. If I would have.